What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Jabber with Relish, and welcome to another channel announcement video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about some recent changes to my thumbnails, some recent changes to my Patreon page, some brand new types of content that are coming to this channel, and what I'm going to be doing for the next project. With all that said, let's get started. In a previous video, I had mentioned that creating thumbnails by using different characters, items, and even enemies from a particular game or particular series from one video to the next is no longer going to be a possibility. And for the most part, this is true. However, I would like to clarify some details as to what has been going on with the new thumbnails. As you guys already know, the new style for thumbnails is a colored border, a blurred background, the episode number written in the show card Gothic font, the title or name of the video game being played, and also one character. What I meant in the previous video is that the one character image that I'm going to be using on the thumbnails is going to be the one character over and over and over again. The reason for this is because in terms of the future projects that are going to be coming out, the official artwork released for these games has very limited official artwork. Finding different characters from one particular game has become a very difficult thing to do now. This isn't going to be the case for all the games. There will be some cases where the background image of the thumbnail will actually contain a wide variety of characters in it, and in those cases, I feel like it would be unnecessary, or it would actually just look really bad if I was to include another character on the thumbnail. So in short, there's less official artwork for characters, items, enemies, things of that nature to use on the thumbnails for future projects. Next up, I would like to actually talk about some changes that have been going on with Patreon. So as you guys may or may not have seen, I've changed all of the content on Patreon from patrons only to public. The reason why I did this is because I wanted to open up as many different possibilities for viewership to as many different platforms as I'm currently using, as well as some other reasons that I will discuss further down the road. Another thing that will be changing very soon are the rewards on Patreon. One of the reasons why the rewards will be changing on Patreon is something that I will actually be discussing later this video. In addition, there's also a strong possibility that because the rewards will be changing, the pricing for becoming a patron will possibly change. Next up, I'm going to talk about some new content that's actually going to be coming to this channel. As you guys may remember, a couple weeks ago, I had asked you guys on Facebook, Twitter, and Patreon, do you want me to add montage and compilation videos to the channel? And surprisingly enough, it was an absolutely unanimous vote. There weren't any votes on Patreon, but there were a couple votes on Facebook and a couple votes on Twitter, and both of those combined led to a total of 5 votes in favor for montage and compilation videos, which means that montage and compilation videos are going to be added to this channel. As a matter of fact, I've actually already completed 2 videos that will be coming out shortly after this video. The first of which is a new Super Luigi U death montage. This video is going to feature not only every single death that you guys saw during the Let's Play, but also every single death that you guys didn't get to see. The other new type of content that's going to be coming to this channel is something I'm calling Hyperdrive. Now, a lot of you guys are probably asking, what on earth does Hyperdrive even mean? The simplest way that I can put it is like this. Hyperdrive is basically going to be where I take all of my videos on a particular series, so for example, New Super Luigi U, I combine all those videos into one massive long video, but I play each and every episode in the video at double the speed. The reason why I'm going to be playing this video at double the speed is because I didn't want to make a video super massively long. And when I say super massively, I mean I didn't want to make a video that was like 6 hours long. So I figured that if I played every single episode at double the speed, not only would you guys basically be able to watch the entire series faster, but you could also watch the entire series in just one video. Another reason why I'm going to be adding these hyperdrive videos to this channel is because I wanted to actually try experimenting with some different things. I want to see what types of content is going to resonate with you guys more. I also want to get a better idea of what's going to work and what's not going to work on this channel. And I feel like a part of that is just trying out different things that, granted, are still going to be very related to what this channel is all about, which, as I've said before, this is a Let's Playing channel where this is all the channel all about video games and playing video games and having those first time experiences with these games. But I also wanted to see what would happen if I brought a very similar type of content or video but changed it in some way. What is going to be everyone's reaction to this? Is it going to be a good reaction, a bad reaction? What is it going to be? Are people going to love it? Are people going to hate it? Whatever the case may be, I just want to know what's going to work and what's not going to work. And in a general sense, this is kind of what the Hyperdrive videos are going to be all about, is trying something different, trying something, actually not just different, but something completely crazy, kind of off the wall, and just see what's going to happen if I was to create something that most other channels, or even video game related channels, probably would even consider making. Granted, I'm sure people out there have made tons of videos where someone's playing a game and that video is just being played at like crazy amounts of speed. But in short, I just want to try out some different things and see what works and see what doesn't work. See what resonates with you guys and what you guys, or what type of content you guys are going to want to watch on this channel. Lastly, I want to talk about what I'm going to be doing for the next upcoming project. Moving forward with this channel, it has become more apparent to me than ever that I focus on playing newer titles. And for the most part, what I mean by this is playing Nintendo Switch titles. And I already have a couple ideas of games that I personally want to play. However, between the different options that I've chosen, I actually don't know which one I want to try first. Because, as we all know, at this point in time, there are tons of Nintendo Switch games out there, tons of different games that I would personally really like to try, but I honestly don't know which one to start with first. Which is why I want to try something a little bit different, and I want to get your guys' opinions on which game I should play next. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be posting a poll on Patreon, Facebook, and Twitter. Links to my Patreon, Facebook, and Twitter accounts are down below in the description. So, for the next project, I have narrowed it down to 3 different options that I personally want to try first. And these 3 options are Zelda Breath of the Wild, Kirby Star Allies, and Sonic Forces. Those are the 3 games that I personally want to try playing first, and those are going to be the 3 different options on the Facebook, Twitter, and Patreon polls that I will be posting in the very near future. As a matter of fact, I'll actually be posting the poll coming this Monday, and the poll will be 1 week long, so that'll give people plenty of time to vote. By sometime on Monday, I will review the results from those polls, I will tally up the scores, and I'll see which game out of those 3 came out on top. And whichever game does come out on top will be the one that I will play next. And of course, I will be creating another announcement video, just like this one, to tell you guys which game out of those 3 I will be playing next on this channel. So really quick, before we end off this video, I also want to explain a couple other reasons why I decided to actually go with this poll. One of the reasons why I decided to have this poll is because I want to actually get some more interaction and some more feedback from you guys. As I said before, I want to produce content that's going to resonate with you guys and that you guys are going to enjoy. But I understand that a part of that is understanding what you guys want and what you guys want to see on this channel. Really and truly, all that I'm asking for is just some feedback from you guys on what type of content you guys want to see on this channel. Another reason why I decided to hold this poll is because of actually some changes that are going to be going on with Patreon. As you guys already know, one of the rewards on my Patreon page is having the ability to decide which game I play next. However, because I'm going to be opening up this type of poll, and really and truly polls in general, to all different types of platforms, including Facebook and Twitter, like I've mentioned earlier, there's really no point in having that Patreon reward there if it's being opened up to the general public. So therefore, that reward will be taken off very soon, and polls will now be opened up from Facebook, Twitter, and Patreon combined. But that's pretty much going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did enjoy the video, please be sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been Jabber with Relish, and I will see you guys in the next video.